I'm going to start with a heartfelt confession. It may surprise you to hear that I cried when I got accepted into Rainier Scholars. Not because I was happy about the great opportunity, but because I was 11 years old, and I didn't want to spend 2 summers and a year of Saturdays doing extra schoolwork. I was so angry that I stormed out of the house and rode my bike around the neighborhood, refusing to talk to my mom. I remember when my mother first told me about the letter she received describing a program that wanted to help minorities go to college and graduate. And being so young, I could really care less about graduating from college. I had no idea what a minority was, and all I wanted to do was play. But without my mother forcing me to go to the first day of classes at Rainier Scholars, that 11-year-old boy wouldn't have grown up to be an 18-year-old man. Wow, that is weird to say. Standing here today, thinking about crossing the country to attend the college of my dreams. As I grew up, my mom worked as a certified nursing assistant, and she would always tell me the importance of a good education. When she would get home from a long day of work, and her feet ached and her back hurt from lifting patients, and I didn't want to do my homework, she would say to me, "Kelabe, I don't want you to struggle like I do. I want you to work with your brain, not with your hands and your feet." I would then keep this in my mind every time I went to school. My mom believes in her heart and often tells me, "You will have a better life than mine." My mother was born in Eritrea, and she left the country because of the war. She escaped to Sudan and then Kenya before coming to the United States. I think she expected America to be filled with opportunities and possibilities, but reality came crashing down. She had to learn English, and she also had to raise me on her own. My grandmother came to America to live with us and help take care of me. I grew up as a grandma's boy while my mom worked. My childhood is filled with memories of her love for me. She and I were close. I still remember what it felt like when she became sick and diagnosed with cancer. I remember many trips to the hospital and the emergency room, late at night, and the frightened look in my mother's eyes. I was scared, but I tried to be brave. When my grandmother died, I became the keeper of all her hopes and dreams. From my mother's perspective, Rainier Scholars would provide a vision for those hopes and dreams. My first summer at Rainier Scholars, I was miserable for a while, but what 11-year-old would enjoy doing math, science, reading, and history, as well as hours of homework each night? I believe there's a good reason why the 14-month program is referred to as an academic boot camp. It can be painful, it's hard, it challenges your abilities, and it's a true test of your endurance. It shapes your character and creates a new level of confidence. Most scholars struggle with the level of academic work, the questions from their peers, and the sacrifice required. They eventually find their sense of purpose. I know I did. During the private school application process, my mom convinced me to stretch beyond my comfort zone, and Rainier Scholars helped us navigate these new and uncharted waters. Having Rainier Scholars on our side made private schools like university prep an achievable goal. Being a part of Rainier Scholars through middle and high school has provided many opportunities, including a semester of study in Washington, D.C. at the School for Ethics and Global Leadership. My college planning activities have included visits to college campuses all around the country, and this time, challenging my mother's boundaries. These days, she often wants to spend more time with me, saying, "We only have a certain amount of minutes together before you're gone." But I hope she understands, no matter where I go, I'll carry her with me. I will travel with the support of my family of aunts, uncles, and cousins, and family friends who believe in me. And as I look to my future, I stand on the shoulders of our founding father, Bob Hurlbut, who risked it all to help scholars open doors of opportunity for generations to come. I stand on the shoulders of a community of scholars with ethics and leadership that will change our world. I stand on the shoulders of my friends in Cohort V who have earned more early decisions at top-tier colleges and universities than any cohort before. And together we stand upon the shoulders of 4 cohorts that blaze the trail as we take the next steps into our future. And today, I stand upon the shoulders of my grandmother as the keeper of her hopes and dreams, knowing she imagined a life of choice and opportunity for me and the ability to determine my own destiny. And with Rainier Scholars by my side, my vision is clear, my hopes are strong, and my destiny awaits. Thank you.